Hi, sweethearts. I believe our ads have ended. Just give me a few more moments and I'll be ready with all of you. But I believe captions are already on, so we should be good to go. See you in just a moment, sweethearts. Hi. It's been such a partnered week. I love Sophie. Follow Sophie. Uno momento. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling better. Hold on. Hold on. I love you, Sophie. Gosh. I'm doing better. Hi, I'm here. Oh, you know, every streamer has a box of tissues and a little garbage can around the desk, right? We do. And if you don't, get on that. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me close that tab. Sophie, how was stream? Raiders, welcome in. I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna sound sick. This is so good that we're co-working today. I was kind of joking but kind of serious. In a loving way, I was saying, I'm so glad that we're co-working tomorrow so I don't have to talk to all of you because my voice... The music is really loud. Let me know how volumes are. I'm gonna definitely acknowledge everyone in chat. But let's start with our raiders today. Sophie doing Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that was kind of cute. I actually just chimed in. Ads took forever to show up today. So I went back to your stream to look, and I assume a cutscene you were on looked like we were watching a cartoon. I was like, they literally just did an animation and put that into the game instead of just having a cutscene of the game. Okay, okay. I'm gonna stay in the Raider scene. We'll go back over to the chatting screen. I still want to say hi to everyone. Bunny Goddess, how is the book club going? I'm so sorry I dropped out from that. Um, thank you for allowing me to stay within your Discord. I really appreciate that. I originally joined for the book club and I haven't participated. I hope it's going well. Raiders, do that post streamer self-care. If you're not doing that self-care, I mean, you're gonna end up like me. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Rye has been here since the start of stream. Thank you for welcoming in the Raiders. And Laura, thank you for welcoming in our Raiders. I love Sophie. I was silent lurking in Ruth's stream. So let's do a little shouty for Ruth, because I was hanging out there this morning. Oh, did Ruth have to go today? Okay, that's all right. There we go. A little shouty for Ruth, who raided into Sophie and now raided into us. So thank you so much. Oh, Spring Heel Jim, welcome in. I'm like, I'm in dark mode. I can't see your name. My gosh. I'm really sorry about that, starting off like that today. Yeah, I took 4 days off of streaming and came back into Tuesday streaming. And then I've had a really stressful week with work, working with the chickens. I have been yelling. We've had some trauma going on the past couple of days. I got attacked again today. Not as bad by the rooster. Not nearly as bad, but, keeping the rooster away from the dogs, it's been a whole thing. So it's been rough. So I've definitely been using my voice. I think taking 2 days off will be good for me this weekend. So, Sophie, thank you so much. There was a purple heart shouty for dear sweet Sophie. If you're not following, which, by the way, hello, seeing you for the first time. You had a face cam today, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this lovely hair. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Cosmender, dropping a quick Dern alert. Thank you so much. Mini words on stream. Well, you'll see when it's in effect. It actually takes up the whole screen. Let's just move over to co-working. You'll see. I don't have it loaded up yet, so it looks small now, but once I click start, actually, do you all want me to start? Why not? We're here for it. We're in the co-working category, but we are going to have words ongoing for all of you, as long as it doesn't glitch out. It's in its own tab. But there you have it, sweethearts. There you have it for friends that would like to play words. There you go. There you go. Also, no pressure, no obligation. We're here for the co-working more so, but I just really wanted to combine the two today. Moving forward, we'll stick to just co-working. But we have some friends that are like, yeah, I've kind of missed the words. So I will participate when I catch up with chat. So I do apologize for not helping out right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm super excited to be co-working because we have stuff to work on today. Listen to my voice. I sound like a Muppet. I love it, actually. I really love that. We have partnered stuff and we have Twitch team stuff to work on. So also fundraising stuff. I haven't gotten anything up and going for Say It Louder, and it's a week from today. A week from today. I will be on time. We will be starting the Say It Louder raid train. I'm privileged. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Gonna name drop Ghost. They're doing the scheduling. She is doing the scheduling. And I'm so grateful to do that. And when I did make partner Tuesday night, and I was very keen on sending DMs first, wanted individuals, wanted mods. Mods knew first. And then individuals, friends and individuals. It was important to me before I pinged and all that. And then Blue Sky was like, 14 hours later. I was like, Blue Sky, we'll find out later. But when I messaged Kiwi and Ghost, because we have, because Kiwi is our ambassador and streamer liaison to NCA staff. So it's important as organizers of the raid train this year. We have a little group message, and I immediately sent them a snapshot, and my only really thing I had to say was I really wanted to be partnered when we kickstarted the Say It Louder raid train. Not that it would have made it any less in worth or momentum or excitement or meaning, but it does add a little bit more, a little sprinkle on the top with the partners. So yeah, I'm so grateful to be an NCA ambassador. I'm not yet a full year into being an ambassador. That came later in February, March. Yeah, I owe this sweet community everything for that because we made a huge impression on the NCA staff, all of our community. We made a huge impression on them. So that's kind of why I was allowed to be an NCA ambassador. So thank you all for that. Okay, voice is so much better. I can't believe that. Catching up with our raiders, and then I'll go back to the top of chat. It was really fun. You're playing Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear Star Command for some nostalgia. 2 of the first games you ever played. Let's go. I want to make sure. Here's the thing I noticed. When it's game over, it doesn't restart. I have to go back into the tab, and then it'll count down to restart. It was really weird about that since making it in vertical mode. So we'll work with it. We'll see how it goes. Hi, Lexi. Yeah, get your dailies. See how cozy you are. 55% cozy. You're watching movies. Okay, but I don't know if you're still there, Cozy. If you are, and sorry to take up your time, please do tell us what movies, please. um, Tolkien and I have not watched a movie together this week. The guy was tired yesterday, so we're gonna make that up this weekend. I don't know what movie, but speaking of one of the many things on Sweet's agenda, I'm gonna send the backlog. You'll see a little bit of it. Um, I definitely have to do like a December roadmap for you and Wear Your Stripes. So for the Sweet community and Wear Your Stripes community, because events like, so I want the Sweet community to know about raid trains, and then we need to schedule watch parties. But I also promised Wear Your Stripes a watch party. Like, we haven't done that, so I thought that'd be nice for us to do in December. So I'm gonna let you all know when those dates might be, so you can possibly be there. Yeah, Entity asked the same question. What movies? We want to know. Yeah, Ruth is always doing the retro, the mega bonk. You're gonna make your hug into a safe hug with medicine for sweets. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I should be drinking tea. What's wrong with me? It is also phlegm. It's cold. We got snow. We're gonna get more snow. It's not even. I think we're gonna get a high of 35 degrees today. That's Fahrenheit, since I'm over in America land. So yeah, it's definitely going to, the weather and the shift. It's going to take my body a little time to catch up for sure. And I am now realizing my peak allergy season. It's taken me years to figure out like what are my environmental allergies, which are not many. Just because it's taken me even longer to figure out my food allergies, right? So now that that's relatively, all assessed and under control is another story. Temptation with food. But figuring out that autumn, fall is the worst. Hay season gets me. I get hay fever. That's what it is. It's not grass, it's not trees, it's not even pollen in the wind. Cause boy, do we get some pollen days where I live. So nope, it's hay. It is dead grass. Regular grass, fine. Wet grass, I think even wet grass might get me actually. Maybe it is grass, but definitely hay will get me. So yes, I have to be careful when I'm feeding Hobbit. I definitely am breathing, through my mouth, sadly, with that, because it's less effective on my throat than it is my sinuses. So, yeah. Now that I'm putting two and two together. How was the holiday? Entity, thank you for asking friends. Thank you so much. Did we celebrate the holiday? Did we not celebrate the holiday? I don't celebrate it. I streamed with all of you and I'm really grateful for that. Yeah. How are we doing? You can see Sweet being part of the Muppets. Okay, let's break that down. Can we see Sweet being one of the few human characters in a Muppets movie? Because my other question was going to be, but I think we all know the answer as I say this question is, do we also think we can see Sweet as a Muppet? Which, duh. We can totally see Sweet as a Muppet. I would love to be. My university. Remember, I was sharing the little corpse little story about that one art professor that is the head of the art department at my university that is not great and not kind and really just is awful to students. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the other lurk as well. Um, they were supposed to teach puppetry. They would put it on the first seminar first semester. There we go. They would always do this year to year. They'd put it on the first semester docket for classes, and then people would sign up for it. Oh, I'm not teaching that. Guy hadn't taught it in so long, but definitely had one of his own puppets in his office, which it was pretty cute. It was really cute, and it looked like him. So I tried signing up for that. I really did. I was really, really disappointed that I didn't get to take puppetry when I was in university. I would have loved it. Hi, Sarm. Welcome in, Marty. Oh, your name is Marty26 UK. Do you live in the UK? Welcome in. I hope you're cozy, comfy. Welcome in. You never seen words looking. Yeah, you know, we have to give a little shouty to Lady Lunady because your Google searches, your YouTube searches are not going to be helpful. Let me tell you. She got me the CSS code that I needed that is false anywhere else you'll find, sadly. So yeah, super, super grateful for that. And yeah, I hope you're all enjoying it. So here's the thing, is it counting down? It says it is on my end. Okay, so it wasn't at the 30 mark, which is good. So just about 10 more seconds. Your next round should show up. I'm sorry that it is a little hard to see your scores in the end, but you can at least see words here on the side while we're doing a little bit of co-working. Welcome in, Brigd. Brigd. That is so fair. I'm curious what so like their own music, not a remix of Daft Punk. It was their own music. That's so valid. Oh my gosh, when they blew up on the scene in the 2000s, oh my gosh, you know what it was for me? It was their anime videos. They were telling a story. They had this one album where you had to watch, aka listen to the music videos in a certain order to get the story. It was awesome. It was so good. Sophie Raid, etc., etc., exactly. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Look at Granny playing. We've hit our high of 28. Oof. We have a. What's the highest? We've reached 105. We've reached level 105. We're pretty fortunate. Hi, Joanne. Using Super Sweet Bot. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you. Holiday will be celebrated tomorrow. Let's go. Oh, that's awesome. I kind of fudged up my word. Awesome is what I meant. Oh my gosh, Dracos, hugs. I don't know if you're still there. You are, hugs. I hope it goes well. I really do. Laura, am I a woman or am I a Muppet? Or Wuppet? If we were to use the W. A Wuppet. I love that. That's very cute. Discovery is that I was trying to remember the name of the album. Thank you for providing that for us. Love the French style cartoon. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was like, I mean, they were in a life or death situation. You needed them to survive. And this is kind of before like they became really well known for performing in the helmets. Like they had already they had always been doing that, but people aren't aware that like back in the day they used to have like a different kind of music video out there than what they have now. But yeah, all good stuff. We love Daft Punk. Well, oh, you've never been so nervous. Have you been on a plane before? I can understand the nervousness of meeting your sweetheart. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well. We're all manifesting this for you. She's excited. You're excited. Yes, you're gonna be nervous. You're gonna be anxious. You're gonna be a little awkward because you're like, oh boy. But just have fun in that. Just know going into it, it's gonna be a little awkward and weird little moments, but they will pass and you'll just be so grateful that you'll be laughing and smiling and all of that jazz. And I assume she's showing you around. So just go with the flow. Just keep your eyes open, your ears definitely listening in. And just be yourself for sure, because to hold back, you I know people just get this impression like, oh, I can't reveal all of me. I want this person to like me for, all my good qualities. You don't have to, you can talk about some of the things that maybe you don't see in a positive light, without experiencing them in the moment. You can have conversations about that, and you just be like, yeah, you know, in the past I've done this and that, you know, and I'm learning and I'm growing. So don't be afraid to talk about yourself, okay? Talk about the good, talk about, you know, the unique, and all of that jazz. And I'm gonna say this: make her laugh. Make her laugh. Make her laugh. Not too far, not too corny, not too childlike, you know, a good one here or there. I'm excited for you, Dracos. A sweep it. Ooh, there we go. There we go, Sarm. Yeah, but they wore dog masks. Exactly. Daft Punk has been around a while. I was aware of that when I was like this budding teenager, and I was like, I love this stuff in the early 2000s and all of that jazz. I was very aware that, you know, this was not, you know, a new band. Not at all. That is pretty cute. That is pretty cute. I'm gonna give my mod view a good old refresh because it still says offline on my end, which is so funny. There we go. All right. One thing I'm gonna try and do is actually turn off the captions when we go into co-working, into our Pomo sessions, which is right here. I forgot to mention when I pinged everybody in the Discord that we're doing just 3 of 45 minutes of work with 5 minutes of some break time, yippee yappies, all that jazz. So, if you need to learn a little bit more about how to use Super Sweetbot, you use task, space, whatever you want to put in. And if you want to put in more than one task at a time, you just, I don't want to put in task, but say that I did, you could just put in like car stuff, followed by a semicolon, and then just say something like write paper or something like that. But that semicolon will separate out your multiple tasks. You can always use done when you're done that current task. Now next will bring you to the next one, and just ask questions in chat if you need to. One thing I want to do, let me grab, ooh, I can't read. Here we go. I'm gonna grab this. My timer should be going off today. Hi, Moa. All right, and now I'm gonna pin that. And we'll just leave that at the top of chat today, if that works for all of you. And you can remove that for yourself. Go ahead and remove that pin if you're like, yeah, I read it, I get it. Just unpin it. That's for friends coming in. We've had a lot of new friends that since the time of Sweet, you know, co-working. It's been a while, who may not be familiar with co-working, and just friends in general that need just some info 101. Before we really start, hi PBW, how are you doing? I'm at the top of chat in OBS now. Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. They are anonymous. Not to call you out, but how funny that our anonymous follow alert, you got an Ocarina of Time song. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Cleaver. Cleaver is in the house going to bed. Hi, Bellatrix. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I got a hug from Granny. Let's go. MixFee is here. Hi, Fee. And Rye is here. I love Rye so much. I can tell I need to hydrate again. And there's the raid. So now I can catch up in OBS because that's what I rely on. There we go. There we go. I did forget we had words going. It's behind me. I'm looking over here. All right. One thing I'm really excited to work on today is, oh, yay! Speaking of Rye, gosh, you're amazing! Rye is so ever helpful with raid trains and just takes those hours, those slots that are just so difficult to fill in, and you are a lifesaver. To this day, I don't think I've known you to, like, pass up on a raid train, have to cancel, unfortunately, because something's come up. Like, you saved the day on the regular Rye. You're amazing. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Alright, we will get the Pomo started. I'm going to take my time today. It's been so long. I'm a little out of practice. In fact, I actually want to bring up the list of commands. I don't want to mess up the timer. We all know that Sweet has a habit of doing that, so there we go. Okay, perfect. Yes, okay. Are we ready to start? I'm very grateful for all of you being here today. If co-working is not your thing, totally fine. It's okay if you're more of, a watcher for games. The really wonderful thing about being a variety streamer is you get to make so many different friends for so many different reasons, and people can come and go as they see whatever makes them feel most cozy. So, I really appreciate all of you, and we'll get some words going. Let's see. Would octo work? Octo? No, that's not a word. Root is. There we go. There we go. Very nice. um, there you go, Lady Laura. Get that full word in there. I think I'm ready to start. We haven't done this in so long. I do have to pull this up. There we go. So this is going to be timer 45.5. I'm going to mute StreamerBot while we're co-working and also mute my mic. If we get a raid, I will very gently say hello, very quietly, and pause the timer, and then we'll get right back into co-working. So be sure to take your breaks. Be sure to stay hydrated. At some point, I'm going to get up and get more water. I'm going through this full Yeti here. And I'll do my best to help out with words, but I'm excited to work on the partner stuff all the same. So here we go. Thank you again, everyone. I'm so grateful for you. And happy Friday! And also feel free to chat with us. Let us know how your holiday went. Let us know how your weekend is going to go. If you have any plans to rest or play, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And also, before we get the timer started, I'm going to plug the Discord and as well as my Blue Sky. Feel free to join. Feel free to share my posts. I appreciate you all. Hi, Miss Junimo. I have a very stressed voice. We had a little bit of a rough start today. I had a coughing fit. It was just not fun. So I sound a little bit rough, but I'm doing all right. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Oh my gosh, Miss Junimo is such a chef. Ah, the desserts, the dinners, everything in between is so talented. We're so blessed to have those pictures, by the way. All right, if we don't start, we'll never get started. I gotta send it. I love you all. Unless we get a raid. I'll see you in 45 minutes. In all likelihood, checking the time, yeah, ads are going to roll in just about 25 minutes from now. Feel free to get up and stretch and take a break, whatever you need to do during the ads as well. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you. Hi. I haven't done co-working in a while. How are you doing, Raven Loon Artist? How are you, sweetheart? What were you doing? The last case of John Morley. Oh my goodness. I don't know what game that is. I forgot to mute streamer bot. Sorry, everyone. We got a little Yoshi raid there. How was stream? How are you doing? We are co-working today, so we're just kind of cozy, comfy. Some of us are working on certain projects and certain assignments and tasks. Feel free to join us. We're getting back into co-working after months of palea. We did a little bit of diamond painting this week. I think I'm going to squeeze in a Lego building next week. Definitely a cozy variety streamer here. Newly partnered this week, which is super exciting. And we love having Raven here. We love Raven. I hope you're doing well. Purple Heart Shouty for a true sweetheart. Thank you so much. I hope everybody is cozy, comfy on this Friday, whatever your time zone is. You fancied some chill time after stress thinking puzzle games with the man follows you. Oh gosh, this sounds not fun. I don't like puzzles. I definitely don't like being followed. Be sure to do that post streamer self care. PRPs, AFKs, if you got a raid and fade. But we're here cozy with the fire. We already have our tree out and some faux poinsettias. We're cozy, comfy, listening to holiday lo fi. Join in. We're so happy to have you. Thank you so much, Raven, for the love and kindness. Enjoy your Friday. Thank you for the raid. You're so sweet. You have some tense moments. I don't do well with puzzles. I don't. And I did forget to pause the timer. I do apologize. Getting back into co-working. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Let's move back over here real quick. I appreciate you so, so much. Um, do that post streamer self care. And thank you so much. I hope this is going to be a really good start to your weekend. Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to go back to muting the mic and get back to co working, and I'll do my best to pause the timer if we get rated again. Thank you so much, Raven. I appreciate you, and be sure to follow Raven. Get to know Raven. They are a sweetheart. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you. All the love. All the love. I didn't hear the timer. Hi, everyone. I didn't hear the timer. I don't know what happened with that. Weird. Huh. I don't know. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much. How are we doing, everyone? So our talkie breaks are only going to be 5 minutes long. I find it a little difficult to drag out 10 minutes when a lot of us are so like in the mode and focused and ready to work. So, dear coffee cup, playing all the words. Mm. Mary, you're already entered into the monthly gift card giveaway. If you want to save your points, when we begin December, I'm going to go into that redeem and try to do what Silver, I think, suggested it that to adjust the time, the days on that redeem, so that way you all aren't wasting your points. So yeah. I am a little peckish. I do want a little bit of food. I might put some. Oh, I got some cold pizza. Yeah, I actually did try to go into that, but I ended up messing it up, and no one was able to redeem it like the stream after. And I think it's just because like I put in a weird amount of days. So I'm just gonna like try to go back to the board. Maybe we'll just do that like this weekend. We'll start from scratch because there's only Monday we're going to stream, and that's just the last day of November. And then the rest of the days. Oh, wait, no, is the first Monday? Hold on. The first is Monday. Yeah, after today. I will adjust it. I turned streamer bot on when we're talking, so we did hear the cats today. Entity, you were waiting for that. That's hilarious. Thank you, Entity. You're so funny. Ruth, I wasn't sure. Hi, sweetheart. Sophie Raid, let's go. I gave you a little shouty earlier saying how I was silent lurking in your stream. You raided over to Sophie, who raided over to us, and Sophie raided in as I was having a coughing fit, a really bad one. So I like went over to the chatting screen, but it didn't last long. It was rough. Ruth, lovely darling. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the stream. The mega bonk looks so cute. It looks so cute. The retro vibes are so wonderful over there. Monday is the first. I know. I was like, oh wait. So yeah, it'll make sense. It'll be lovely after today, to go back into that redeem and set a certain amount of days that per person you can claim. So it's just stressing out my voice from work, and then it's really dry in the house, the weather, it's just blah. Oh, I didn't okay, I wish I didn't read that. Yeah, speaking of work, oh gosh, I wish I didn't see that. I'm just gonna say this right here and now. I'm not returning to this family for the chicken booking. Oh my gosh. What's done is done. It had to happen. Okay, anyways, moving on. Gosh. Lesbian next door, LND, how are you? And Core, sweetheart. Hello, happy Friday. I hope you're cozy. I hope you're well rested. I hope you're warm. Thank you for being here. We're just, we got a couple, do we have just 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left of our talkie break? We're doing co-working today. Right now, I am working on our Wear Your Stripes team application for friends that want to apply. Um, if you are not so charity focused, you're not so keen on the fundraising, you don't have to worry about applying to this Twitch team that we're going to create. We'll make the Cozy Shire later on in December. So, yeah, just keep up with us. We'll fill you in on the details as things move along. You're doing well. Oh, nice. You got a Black Friday sale for your novel. Hey, post your promo stuff. Hey, Joanne. Post your promo stuff in our Discord. People might want to look at that. The break is already over. That lasts so quick. I mean, it doesn't last quick. I mean, it doesn't last long. Words. Maybe we should do 10 minutes. Jeez. Jeez, you just looked up Karen Allen. Yes, I'm on your radar for a while. Karen Allen is so lovely. I mean, Loki had a crush on her from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I was like, oh my gosh. And let's talk about what a crappy role that ended up being. She performed it well, but she went from this badass, like, I could kill anyone, I own this bar, like, people want this medallion that's worth than, Earth itself or something like that. And then she ended up being, turned into this damsel in distress, literally in a wedding dress. Like, ugh. But, anyways, it's a great movie, and I love Karen Allen. And they did definitely, they improved her role. They gave her a much better performance or excuse me, they wrote a much better performance for her. For what was the Indiana Jones where she came back for those movies? She was, yeah. Yeah, sweet with words. Yeah, me and words. Words, words, words. Words. um, day is going all right. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of co-working. We're going to get into our second session. I'm not in a rush today. We'll finish our Pomo sessions before I technically have to finish up stream. So I'm just not in a rush today. The chickens are done. I had to go to them this morning, and then that was planned to be done for the booking. It was so short. But I do have cats again tonight. They are so precious. Now they're very familiar with me because I walk the pups of this same house. It's just the humans and the pups went for a little vacay and the cats had to stay. So they're really sweet. One's a Siamese. The other one is just kind of like a tabby. But they're adorable. And they're a little small. They're really cute. Yeah, I will hydrate. I really should hydrate. I might... I need some food. I need some food. I kind of want to put the pizza in the oven under the broiler for 5 minutes real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply hide my camera. I had one task on there where I was going to make a faux BRB scene with my room, and the thing I failed on, I got the screenshot I needed. I forgot to hide those. So it just wouldn't make sense, so I can't. So anyways, we're going to do this for a moment. Let me go throw that slice of pizza in the oven, and we will get started with our second Pomo. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. How are we doing? Writing has been good. Still revising. That's good. Good, Joanne. You've been so busy for this whole year. It's really increased for you, sweetheart, in all the best ways, I hope. All right, I am ready to get back into the Pomo session. I will hear I set a timer for my pizza so I don't burn it. So I will end up getting back up BRB screen, grab my pizza, and then come back and sit down. But I'll just pause the timer and come back. So thank you all for Thank you all for joining. I'm burping over here. Thank you all for joining me for co-working. I do hope to host more. And I'm going to be hopefully doing some collabs with really well-known co-workers in the community now that we're back into it. So thank you all for being here. I hope you're enjoying the words. It's been so fun and cozy. Let's get the second timer started, but I know I'm gonna mess it up, so let's look at the command. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to do timer 45.5 again. Okay. And then I'll mute myself, but let's just make sure I get this right. And it says the second one, right? Let me make that bigger. Yes, good. Okay. All right, I'm going to mute myself. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I am so cozy and so relaxed. I'm so cozy and relaxed with all of you. It's so weird when here I am talking, I started it. When I'm gaming and I step away, I'm like, but co-working, it's like, it's all right. We're taking a vibe, taking it slow. All right. Thank you, everyone. Sweetheart, honey, Tolkien, exclamation mark. my gosh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm not hearing the timers. Are we on our talkie break? The screen is really small for me. Are we on a break? We're on a break? Oh my gosh. We're halfway through our break. Silver, thank goodness. Thank goodness you said something. Goodness. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? I'm in it. I'm in the groove, obviously. It's not that I forgot. It's like I don't know why I don't hear the sounds. So, oh. Mm-hmm. My bad. Well, I'll give this a break. I am locked in. There goes Zoe. I'm creating I'm actually creating two forms. One is the general Wear Your Stripes team application to be a member. And I think it'd be really important because we are going to grow as we move forward into the next year. It's just myself and Rascally Grandpa. And Rascally Grandpa asked to join me in creating Wear Your Stripes. And I'm very blessed to have them alongside with me. But I kind of did that already knowing that they already do a lot. Like, they do a lot of charity. They do a lot of events. They're in it, right? So they've been really busy and they were so amazing helping out in May. But they've been so busy this summer with the other two events we've had, and I just feel like it's a lot of pressure, and I'd like to take some of that pressure off their shoulders. So we're also gonna have a form for Wear Your Stripes team moderators. So one or two people to kind of bring into the admin role, just to help us out, and less being stressed, or excuse me, less of being stretched thin. That's tough to say. So yeah, yes, you're Joanne, did you see in chat? Oh, wait, let me see. I forwarded that and then Cloud reposted. Good. So Joanne, what I ended up doing, it's fine that you posted it in the promo streams channel. I just made a new channel and it's called Holiday Season. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an announcement about your post and Cloud's post. I would love for our artist friends to get a little shouty, little recognition, because I know people are shopping for the holidays. I know they're looking for very unique, very one of a kind, amazing products, items, whatevers. And also looking to support their friends during the holiday season. I was very fortunate to be able to do that last year. I bought Cloud soap and I got a really cool mug from Purple Wolf's merch shop. So yeah, Cloud and Joanne. Joanne is a writer who has books and is having a Black Friday sale, and Cloud makes soap, makes adorable, beautiful soap, just all kinds, all scents, all shapes, colors, gorgeous, gorgeous work, and really perfect for the holiday season. So I'm gonna make a little post for them so they can get a little highlight, little spotlight. um Hey, add that into go to holiday season and make another post, okay? I already forwarded your book one, so you're all set with that. But if you want to add in your Ko-Fi one, add it into the holiday season one, okay? And then I'm going to announce, I'm going to ping everyone in the Discord. I'm doing it. I'm pinging everyone in the Discord. It's happening. So yeah, once you get that posted, then I'll make the little announcement. But me keeping an eye on the time, because I can't believe... Yeah, we're down to... Oh, it's done. It's done. So if anyone else, I'll look into why I can't hear the bells. Oh, I know why. I changed the sound. I was like, what does this one sound like? And I couldn't even hear it during then. Right? Yeah. Did you hear it? I still don't hear it. Why don't I hear it on my end? My pizza is delicious. I'm still working through it. How are you, Diablo? How was your holiday, sweetheart? I don't know why we didn't hear it. Well, I didn't hear it. Did anyone hear it? Ding, ding. Let me do it one more time. It seems really loud. Let I'm gonna lower that. It's loud on your end. I just lowered it. I'm like, it's peaking there. So why don't I hear it on my end? Is that because it says to control audio via OBS? What if I unclick that? Okay. Okay. Did you all hear that just now, though? Because it disappeared from the audio separator now. It just disappeared from that. So I don't know if you're hearing that. You didn't hear it. So I heard it. This is not good. Either Sweet hears it or you hear it. Is it on monitor and output? Let me double check. I don't actually have other options here. It's just a browser source. It never used to have that issue before. I deleted my co-working scene a long time ago, and so I did rebuild this one. But it's so weird. Let me just actually open advanced audio properties and see if it's in there. It's just not listed. No, it's gone. That's so weird. It's so weird that it does that. It should have an audio input. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's so weird. Is there something other than properties that I should be looking at for this browser source? And I'm also like, I'm nervous to like click anything. Yeah. I did have it checked before and you all didn't hear it. And when I unchecked it, I heard it, but you all didn't. So I can go back to doing that. That's so weird. Yeah, it popped up again. So if I go to interact, I don't hear it. Was that still too loud? I can turn it down again. Huh. We're gonna move on. We only have one more. You did? Okay, at least you heard it. Let Sweet know you heard the timer if I don't see it on my end. Very loud? Okay, let me turn that down. Alright. It's like at 50% now. It sounded fine to you? Okay, it's like at 50, 60. That should be fine. That's so weird. I'll ask the creator. I'll go to the Discord about that. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. I want to get that little post done. Okay, so I am gonna mute myself. Thank you, Joanne. I'm gonna mute myself. We're gonna do our last Pomo session. And then I'm thinking we should play a little bit of Boom Bears at the end of stream. Would that be fun? We'll get everybody's bears in, blow each other up, or not. Some of us walk around with bazookas and just hang out in La La Land. Sweet's bear. Hello, my bear does that. um, I appreciate you all. Feel free to join in on the task, task, done. And you can also clear your done tasks if you want. You just do clear space done or all, whatever you like. And yeah, we'll get one more Pomo session done, another 45 minutes of work. I'm doing well today, and I'm so glad for us to be doing this again. This is a real treat. So, the other thing I noticed is I haven't taken my medicine in a while. Wonder if I should. I don't know. We'll keep working. We'll keep working. Maybe with the next ad break, I'll do that or something like that. But let's move forward. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Let's get to work. so sorry, I'm so sorry. Because, and I didn't hear the bell. I saw it in Super Sweetbot in chat. Um, the scuff of this week has been phenomenally sweet. It really has. It's made us a little aggravated, but then laughing because we figured everything out. Well, maybe. I want to thank Echo, amazing streamer. I love their chill vibes. I love their variety of gaming. A lot of paleo over there. Facecam PNG tuber. Lots of green blue vibes, which I love. Helping me out with something about the captions still picking up and everything like that. So what I need to know from you all, there is a big difference. I'm very aware that the captions stay up with the last word said. And I don't think I said plushies. That's just what the captions wrote. Okay. It's just I wasn't talking about plushies. Whatever I was talking about. So was it just stuck on that? If that's the case, I can't really control that. Was it this case where instead, and my voice is loud because the heater is so loud next to me. I'm so sorry. I realize how loud I'm being. Is it the other case where the few little things I would say like okay or like yes thank you, even though I thought I was just like, lip syncing to all of you, was it catching those words? Those are my little reactions to what you all were saying in chat, I believe. And it's not break time. That's 3 pomos. That's it. We're gonna move to Boom Bears. We're gonna wrap up stream. I think we should move on into some co-working. I think that would be lovely. So please stick around. I have not rated co-workers in months. It's been unfair. Actually, we raided into Tai E for a raid train. I think. And sorry to name drop. But they do co-working. I think they were doing co-working. I think. I'm pretty sure. I would think it was for our Falling for Pride raid train. So yeah, I can name drop because that's ours. That's ours for Wear Your Stripes. So, yeah, I'm excited. And then after, well, obviously not today. I may not have time, but this weekend, I will send in a request. I might as well wait until Monday. They don't work weekends, and that's good. That's good. If you don't have to, don't. So I support that. So I might just wait. I might draft and then send it off early Monday morning for all of us to get that team up and rolling and official. And we're just going to have such a great time. Our charity and our advocacy and our fundraising and our awesome fun times are just going to be kind of like double fold and just wider branches, more branches of our growing tree. So yeah, life is good. It is good. I've been so cozy. So cozy today. Tempting to wear one of my nice dresses, but I was like, no, sweet. Just be cozy, comfy, and it's been interesting. The heat does need to be on, but I'm really warm in my room. I think, I think, I think there's something going on with that. I think there's something that might be causing a little warmth, which is amazing. I need that for winter. And I got this, these are not the little small like wire lights in the mini tree, which is why I can't pull it over farther. It's plugged in. And it's like a strand of 25 bulbs, so it's so short. So I gotta get it like another one or one of a 50. So yeah, I was like, Villain, you're playing this game. Here, you got Anvil. Oh, Lane. Speaking of, Lane is supposedly, hopefully, working on a new YCH. That means your character here. Our little alerts. Here, let me go into studio mode and show you what I mean. Because I love them. I love them so much. It should show up. Like this one? Yeah. That's a YCH. And then we got, it's the same one in our subbies and then our follows. Let me go back over here. There we go. All right, now that that's done, I'm going to move over here into the chatting screen. Thank you so much for everyone that has played throughout today. I'm super sorry that, for the most part, we didn't get very far, but I hope you did have fun. I hope you had fun, and I tried to kind of play throughout with all of you. So honestly, it was good. It was a good vibe. I enjoyed it. I love the pumpkin sweet. I asked Lane. I asked Lane, I was like, I'll commission. Even if you don't plan it, I'll commission. So working on it, but also we want to be considerate. Speaking of wear your stripes, when we want to be advocates for people with chronic illnesses, we want to be understanding that people's health and time is priority. So yeah, we'll see how well that comes. And we got the snow, we got the winter. We can't build a snowman yet, so snow person, sweet. Yes, thank you. I was like, who calling me a villain? um I will get the wear your stripes stuff done soon. I want to thank everyone that's joined in today. We had a raid, didn't we? Right at the start of stream. Oh, and Raven as well. Two cutie patooties and wonderful sweethearts. I'm so grateful. I love Sophia. I love Raven. Follow them. They're wonderful variety streamers. Um, Super Sweetbot got a flower and you deserve it. I'm screenshotting that. I am screenshotting that. Actually, it'll just show up right there. There we go. It'll show up right there. Yay. There we go. I'll screenshot that. And I'll send that to Super Sweetbot. Be like, I'm back into co-working, and look, my command gave Super Sweetbot a flower, which is so deserving. It's been very active today. It only goes to active chatters. That's how I rigged that command. So, did Laura? Yay, Lady Laura got one. Wait. because Super Sweetbot has been the most active today. Another flower. All right, now it's not special anymore. That's so cute. That's so cute. We love you, Super Sweetbot. I actually put a panel. I put a panel. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on, because now I know where it is. It's saved in my documents. Hold on. Sorry if it's a little big. We'll switch it down. I added the green one. I also downloaded, I downloaded the brown one. Here, why don't we just kind of put that underneath the garland and just kind of make it look a little cute like that. Isn't it cute? I love this. We'll leave it up. Thank you, Super Sweetbot. Thank you, Duke of Germany. It's if you're interested, anyone that's like, I'm thinking about co-working, I don't know, I do recommend sticking to Super Sweetbot if you want friends to join in on the productivity lists in your chat. It is the most commonly used one, and I don't mean to direct people to the bandwagon, but I've seen some of the other assistant tools, and unless you're with that streamer all the time, you're not going to find that same bot in other streams, because Super Sweetbot is like predominant, and it's so lovely. It's so wonderful. I forgot the command for it. We don't really have time. I should wrap up stream, but they have commands when we have the panels up. They had one for Pride Month, and then they had one for Disability Pride, where you sent a command and you have little animations. Oh, winter is coming up. They'll have their winter animations coming back for winter. They're seasonal. So little treats. You got a flower. Let's go. All the flowers. And Pandas is trying to like make the command, give it to people, and it's like, no, Saribot gets one. We love Saribot too. We love being defended and protected. And Kumabot, it was amazing seeing that in action. Was it today or last week? I think it was I mean to say this week or last week. I think it was this week. And I was like, oh, hello Kumabot. Thank you. So Kumabot really just focuses on the bots. So there, one to Diablo. Let's thank our mods. Thank you, mods, for having the time. I think we're gonna aim for lots of afternoon streams next week. I'll be a little tired after work, but we won't have to rush. We won't have to end at a certain time. I can hang out probably for a little while, whomever we raid out to. I never get to do that in the morning. So, not just to enjoy relaxation and stream on, but because we're going to be celebrating next week. So one thing I didn't get to today, the co-working, getting back into that, I'll get more focus next time. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Hold on while I sip water. Ooh. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. Um, um, I'm gonna name that, but I am gonna hide that because we love our fire. So, celebrating. Thank you, pandas. I was like, how did I just like forget this? It's so important. So Monday, I don't know if it's gonna be Palea. Monday. Oh, Monday, Lego flower build. We have to start after work, which is good. One booking next Monday because I'm going back to normal work schedule. So we'll start mid afternoon my time. Oh wait, no, it was on the other scene. Okay, never mind. Disregard. I was like, where'd the time go? That was on co-working. I'm gonna bring that back for the chatting screen because I like having that back. Anyway, sorry. ADHD at its finest right at the end. So, we have to get in our annual Lego flower build. It's really important to me. I don't know if it is to others, but I really want to make it a point to get that in November. And then I think we'll be back to a Wednesday for sure. I don't know. You know what? Friday probably would be better because Thursdays are a little busy. And the only reason we've done a past few Fridays, oh, Friday is the Say It Louder raid train. We have to squeeze in our celebrations. Oh gosh, I'm losing time to do what we want. I have to get NCA promo stuff going. I keep saying it. I've been saying it every stream this week. I have to get this up and going, get the OG hardware plugged in. Oh dear. You may not be able to catch stream. Or you might be able to catch stream. Yeah. A lot of people, when it comes down to Palea, which is not going to be next week, but when it comes to Palea, oh my gosh, I was just thinking so much yesterday how I was just getting into the groove of hanging out with friends and Sweet's got a wrap up stream. You know, and that's why Palea streams, when we first started streaming them here, I was pulling those 6-7 hours and then finally was like, I need to force myself to end. Here I am with co-working. I'm like, I'm good to end now. Palea, it's like, wow, you keep going because you're having so much fun. So, when we do get back into Palea, they will be good long streams. They will be lovely and wonderful and fun again, and not so brief and short. So, yeah, I guess I have to consider we're gonna jump into fundraising. We're jumping into Say It Louder, everyone. I don't know if I still even have the command. Of course I do. Of course I do. Because I'm an NCA ambassador and I love Say It Louder. We're going to celebrate a year anniversary of charity fundraising with the Sweet community with our first ever charity, Say It Louder. So it'll be our second time, an anniversary of all this. I've been saying it every stream because it means so much to me and I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I really am. So, what a privilege. What an opportunity. And I'm so excited. So, if you want to save a little generosity and kindness for Friday, and I have another NCA stream the following Wednesday. So the 5th and the 10th, I believe. We're going to be fundraising for the kids. Fundraising for the kids, what we do every April and July, and December now, and December for sure, because this is our second time. Wait, what happened to the mushies? They were cut off. Whoa, there they were, and then they were gone. I wonder, is that because, no. Who redeemed that? Sam, you're getting your points back, okay? They cut off for you too? Dun dun dun! Oh no, that's a streamer bot thing. Okay, hold on. Task. Fix the mushies. I will know what that means. Oh no, the mushies are broken! We have broken amanitas! No! You broke them first. Stop breaking the mushies. Alright, I'm gonna minimize Discord. I'm gonna just kind of put this away. I'm sad I didn't get to finish this on stream, and that's okay. I'm gonna close words. And we're gonna look for someone to raid out to. Oh, I didn't even bring back the captions. So technically they haven't been on just now. They've been saying plushies this whole time. We're gonna get back into co-working. We'll get back into it. I'll get my groove back. I'll do better. Damn. Thank you all for bearing with the wonderful scuff this week. It's been wonderful. I want to look for co-working. Ooh. How long have they been co-working? We do have friends that are crafting, but because we're going to be in that category Monday, I want to save it. Okay? So I'm going to talk to that person that's live right now. For any wild mods that are like, excuse me, have no fear. Have no fear. I know that they will be live Monday. So we're going to save them for Monday. And I'll even like DM them right after and be like, don't worry. I owe you. I know if we have Entity listening, not to draw you out from Lurk, but I know we're going to get to her. I'm going to drop a pronoun. We're going to get to her on Monday. I promise. Not many co-working, which is totally fine. It's Friday. I'm co-working at 3:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going through my whole list. We have a lot of friends live right now. Okay. Really? I only had 3 friends in the co-working category. Well, there's this friend, but they are followers only, and I'm not gonna do that to all of our friends here. So I'm scrolling back up. Thank you all for your patience. I love the look. I love the look. Make sure I get everybody. We've actually rated this person before, so I might hold off on rating them because we're going to do more co-working. They always are in the co-working category. Oh, what are they doing? They're just chatting. Oh, they swapped over to gaming. I was looking for them. They swapped over to gaming. So let's look at this one co-working. Oh, they have Facecam and Spirit City. It's pink and wintry and... I need that spirit animal. I need to play more Spirit Cities. It's a winter update. Okay, I know where we're going. They've only been live for 2, not even 2.5 hours. And where's their Pomo? Do they have a Pomo? I just see Super Sweet Bot. I don't see how long they're going. I might even just drop in their chat and be like, how much longer are you going? I don't mean to be rude, but like, do tell. They're really sweet. They love cozy gaming. I love the affiliations and Twitch teams that they're on. Definitely like-minded, similar souls. They are a sweetheart. You're definitely gonna get a little bit of teacher vibes in there. They're a sweetheart. Oh, and they're multilingual, which is, I mean, amazing. They're part of the co-working team too. I want to thank Team Coco. Thank you so much to the creator clubs. Thank you so much because a lot of us take breaks from co-working, and I'm part of ArtMac as well. And sometimes we take breaks from the arting, and they don't just boot you out of the group or the team for taking breaks from that. We did a lot of gaming, and I'm so happy to do a little diamond painting, which we're gonna finish. If not, I might finish it without all of you. I might do it this weekend just to give it to Tolkien sooner. But we're gonna do the Lego flower build. We have more Legos and all of that. So it's just so nice that it's just wonderful communities, wonderful networks, and I just love that they're just so flexible and understanding. So thank you, Team Coco. Thank you to the creator clubs. Thank you so much. And it's hard because like I could, drop that URL anytime and they won't know that I'm shouting them out. But I love them and I'm grateful for the community. So, I'm just wondering, they have a little bit left of their session. Curious question. How much longer will you be co-working for? I'm gonna ask. I don't mean to be rude. I hope they don't mind. I don't mean to give it away. Oh, while I wait for them to respond, because they are working, I'm gonna see our raid messages. Do we still have the co-working one? Oh no! Oh, because I got rid of that emote. That's okay. We'll just do a regular one. We'll just do our sub one and our follower one. That's fine. Um. Ooh! Let's go over. Yay! All right. All right. Oh, I see them talking to me, but I don't hear them. We're gonna go over. I'm so excited. Let's go over and see Bijan. They also go by B. They are so sweet. I love the flower vibes over there. And their spirit city is so cute. I thought about having that today. Instead, we did the words with the fireplace. So, I love you all. It's been a privilege. I will try to get my schedule out by Sunday night. I'm still figuring things out, maybe even tomorrow, but probably Sunday night. But we're looking at a Monday, Wednesday afternoon, and then definitely Friday morning, kickstarting the Say It Louder raid train, which I am so thrilled and excited for. So, yeah, what else to say? I had so much left, everyone. Like, look, I didn't even get the watch parties in. We need to do some voting. I'll get that up next Monday. We need to decide our holiday watch parties. I'm so excited. So excited. What else to say? Oh, thank you for the follow. That is so sweet. Thank you. I'm sorry that we're wrapping up from co-working today. A little bit of a shorter session. I'm getting back into it after a few months. So, I love our sweet community. If anyone wants to join, because although Wear Your Stripes will be an official team first, I will definitely apply to get the Cozy Shire up and going. Hopefully before December ends. I just want to focus on all the amazing raid trains and events and fundraising. There's a lot going on for the sweet streams in December. I'm gonna have no time to relax. So I love you all. Let's move into the end screen. Thank you so much for spending your Friday and your week with me. This was our sweet coexist week. Whether you celebrated the holiday or not, we were gonna be here for you. But especially if you were looking for a space and friends to be with, I hope that we could provide that to you. I hope we were a place of just warmth and comfortness and familiarity. I really dearly hope that on a regular basis beyond the holidays as well. Very excited for all the things to come. I love you all so dearly. Please feel free to follow my Blue Sky. I love Blue Sky. And yeah, I'm so grateful for the mods, the sweet stars, those who sub and gift subs, and our wild mods. Thank you all, and the sweethearts who keep showing up. Thank you all so dearly. Okay, raid messages before I really truly forget, and then we'll get. So copy and paste that follow one, and then I'll go ahead and start the raid. I'm so excited to see you all again on Monday. I'm so excited. It's going to be a really nice, cozy, comfy weekend, of course. But we're gonna have a lot of sweet, cozy chaos next week. It's going to be awesome, and I'm very excited. So copy and paste if you're following for that raid message. If you are subbed or with a gifted sub at this time, you can use the mushy. So yeah, let's go say hello over to Wonderful Bee, and is using Super Sweet Bot. Is using the timer on Spirit City, but using the task list for Super Sweet Bot, which I love, and is so cozy, comfy over there. So we'll get to know Bee. Do definitely collect your dailies if you do want to follow, but no pressure. You will definitely love all the vibes over there. And the blanket on the back of the chair, or scarf rather. So cozy, so comfy, like all of you. I love you so much. Take care of yourselves, drink more water, get some rest, be kinder to yourselves, and remember, be kind, stay wild. And I'll see you Monday, and I'll see you in Discord. Bye.